Hi everybody, welcome back to another crafting with me, Avivah, your art director from the Ed Asner Family Center. I'm so excited for today's class. I don't know what it is about bubbles, but they just make everyone so happy. And today is going to be extra special because we're going to be making giant bubbles, okay? You see those people at the park and you look at them and you're like, I want to do that. I want a giant bubble. So we're going to make that happen today. We're going to make large bubbles and I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? Okay, first we're going to start off with our materials. So we are going to be needing some dish soap, okay? I am using some orange dish soap. I definitely suggest using more of like the blue ones for some reason. Those are like, they work better with bubbles. I don't know. Every single website I've ever looked at said that blue dish soap always works the best. You are going to need paper towels. Might get a little messy. Measuring cups. You're going to need some duct tape. I don't like telling people to use straws because we want to reduce all of this plastic that we're using, but hopefully you get a straw that you're not using in any like fast food that you end up ordering, and so use those straws for art. Don't use them for drinking because you'll just throw them away. You'll keep these forever. Keep making bubbles. Stop using plastic. And then here I am blessed because I have some very long, like, I guess you can call these like skewers for like cooking over the fire, like marshmallow, s'more skewers, weenie skewers. But yeah, so I have some really long ones. It really doesn't matter what kind of sticks you use. You can even use pencils if you want to. I think it's a lot easier to have the bubble away from you. But yeah, whatever long stick that you have around the house. And I need some string as well. So yeah, realize I didn't take my string out. I'll find it. We need string. You need a bucket to be mixing your soap in. Some water, and last but not least, you're gonna need some honey. Isn't that so weird? So most bubble soaps use this product called glycerin, and glycerin is not like a commonly used material usually found in your house, so get some honey out. It'll make your bubbles a lot stickier and a lot more sturdy. They won't pop as quick. But let's get started. All right, so first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear my space, okay? So we have two different types of bubble making machines, I guess, that we're gonna use today. One is the 2-string kind of like long, this will give you the biggest bubble possible, and I'll show you how to make those. And then we also have the smaller bubble where it's more of like a circle, and this is when you're going to be using the straws. This one I think is a little bit more simpler to make. They're both kind of on the same level of like effort that you'll be using to make them. So as you see, super simple. All you're going to need is a straw and some string and some scissors to cut your string. So let's move this out of the way. We're going to get our straws and our string, and all we're going to need is about, let's say, 1 arm's length of string. So make the string touch your shoulder, and then make the string go to your wrist, and then you're going to kind of hold your string there so you can see how long that is. You're going to give it a little cut, and you're going to just thread this string through your straws. All right, see how I've threaded my string through both of these straws. And you know, that string was a little bit too short, so I had to cut a longer one. So try and go for about like an arm's length, and if it's too long, then you can cut it. It's better to cut more string than not have enough. All right, so all I did here was tie a knot to both ends of the strings that I used, and your bubble apparatus should look something like this, with your straws on the side and string in the middle. And then the way to actually use these is just dipping it into the solution, the bubble solution, making sure it's fully submerged, and then just holding it up, holding the edges of your straws like this. And then you can make your bubbles. At the end of this video, I will be showing you how they look actually blowing the bubbles. All right. And then for our second bubble stick that we're going to be making is this one, my favorite one. So you're going to be taking your long poles, cutting a string that is about 2 arms length. You're going to cut 2 arms length worth of string, and then about 1 arm's length of string for this top string. And then just attaching each side to your stick with some duct tape. All right, I'm not gonna be making this one on camera because I actually don't have any more skewers, unfortunately, but you guys get the idea. Your small one will go on the top and your longer one will go right underneath, giving you that giant bubble effect. All right, moving it out of the way, just finishing it up here, our little tutorial by showing you how to actually make your bubble solution. So here I have our bucket that we're going to be using today, and all you're going to be needing is, once again, your bubbles, your dish soap, your honey, and some water. I have some water up here to the side. And you're going to need some measuring cups too. And something to stir. Okay, so starting off with our nice, fresh, clean water. Doesn't really matter what temperature it is, but we're gonna just be taking 4 cups of clean water, okay? We're gonna be taking our water and putting it into our bucket here. 2. Okay, there is our 4 cups of water. And then you're going to be taking your dish soap and you're going to be doing a 1/2 cup of dish soap, okay? All right, there's our lovely dish soap. Very slowly picking it up. I dropped a little, but that's okay. That's what the paper towels are for. All right, and pouring it into my mixture. Get all that soap in there. Maybe even swirl it around. That really mixed in there. All right, and then finishing it off with grabbing our 3rd cup. It is our 3rd cup, and it also is 1/3 cup. Let's see if you can see that. And we're going to be filling that up with honey. And this is really going to keep our bubbles from popping so easily. Okay. All right, there's our honey. Ooh, yum. All right, and we're gonna just pour that in. Oof. So I'm gonna use my honey spoon to really mix that around. It also will help get all of the honey off of your spoon. Make sure you have the full amount that you're gonna be needing. And I'm really gonna stir this up. And so the way to get the best bubbles for this mixture is really letting this bubble mixture sit for a few hours. But I'm impatient today. I want to make some bubbles now. So let's make sure that all of my honey is off of my spoon. Okay. It smells incredible too. That's also a plus of using the honey and the good smell of dish soap. All right, but now that I have my bubble wands and I have my solution, let's do something a little bit different and let's go outside. Let's blow some bubbles, okay? Come on, follow me.